So, weapons and combat are one of the core topics of Bash the Party. I will tell you about how I created the weapon systems, animations, sounds, and the John Wick shotgun and its unique reload. To make an FPS game, you gotta have guns. So you have to get some weapon models online. There are a lot of websites where you can get free models, but I would recommend Sketchfab because you could download the models quickly without registering, and the interface is so smooth and quick. You can easily find free models that you can use commercially with a little cost of giving credit to the artist. A user called Tasty Tony has great models. These are really high quality low poly models. You could start a game project just for these ones. One simple negative thing about these models is it's not possible to modify them. For example, you can't add suppressor or double magazine because they are made of one single mesh, whereas usually other models made of many different parts put together. So that's why I got my shotgun from another artist, because I wanted to add shotgun shells on top of the shotgun. So you can see the shells. I couldn't add shells to Tasty Tony's shotgun. I found another one and I added to them. These are top quality, and I thank to the artists who put these free models online. Now that we have the 3D model of the weapon, let's look at the logic part. I have a weapon prefab structure that is same for every weapon in the game. I can easily create weapons by duplicating this prefab and changing the design with another 3D weapon model. You can see only difference between two weapons is the design. But how do I create the logic and properties of a weapon? I'm using a scriptable object called gun to manage the weapon's properties. For example, fire rate, recoil, kickback, accuracy, clip size, total ammo, empty bullet case, and the weapon prefab I've just shown are some of the properties a gun has. I'm using weapon script to decide which weapon currently user has and run the logic according to those values. For example, if a weapon's fire rate is 0.3, you can shoot one bullet per 0.3 seconds, which makes it a slow weapon, like a pistol. You can easily turn that to 0.1 to make that weapon a machine gun. You could easily create pistols that shoot 10 rockets in 1 second. I created this system using Welton King's amazing FPS tutorial, but of course I have added so many things since I started that tutorial. So weapon script that is attached to player consists different functions that controls the system. It has general functions such as equip, shoot, reload, and every time you equip a gun, the variables of the weapon script changes according to the gun object that I showed just before. I'm also using the script to manage empty bullet case ejection and those bullet cases dropped sounds. Also, this script moves the weapon position and rotation when you shoot, so I'm animating the gun kickback and recoil using code instead of keyframe animation. So I'm just changing the kickback variable to create a bigger weapon such as shotgun or 50 cal pistol. To create automatic weapon sounds is not straightforward, so I had to do some thinking, but I come up with a beautiful solution. I just take one single weapon shot, which is unique to every single weapon. Then I add this single shot to 10 different audio sources. And when you hold left mouse button down, I play those audio sources sequentially and I wait as long as the fire rate of the weapon between those shots. And this creates a realistic sound that I'm very happy with. I use the same technique for the dropped empty bullet case sounds. So for sounds, I'm using the freesound.org and write the sound that I need and download it if it has no copyright issues. And to edit audio files, I'm using Audacity. I have to tell it's the easiest program that I use and I love it. I usually use export selected option and directly export into Unity. Today, I will only talk about weapon animations. So to animate a weapon, the model has to have some rig that you can manipulate. Move different parts of the weapon such as charger and magazine. The important thing is to finish every part's position where you started. But between these 2 points, you can do anything you want. Go crazy. It took a lot of time to create these animations because I have to think the reload animation or see from some movie first. After that I make the animation until I'm okay with it. And I can let player to fire or switch weapons when equipping or reloading. So I'm using a function to get all the animation times of a gun when you equip it. Then I'm freezing user input for the length of that animation, so I know the exact time that I should wait before activating weapon switching or shooting again. And if I change the animation length, the code still works because I get the length from the animation clip itself. I'm just triggering animations from any state to that animation. So this is the pistol reload animation I've created. I'm throwing the magazine out and revolving the gun because why not, it looks cool. And the white lines you are seeing are animation events. At that point of animation, you can call any function you want. I'm using it for equip and reload sounds. You know in John Wick 3 movie how he reloads? I wanted that in my game. So when you are reloading the shotgun, you have to insert every shell yourself with pressing R and you will press F to finish reloading. You can just reload 2 shells or 5 shells according to your need and the situation of the game and enemies. And you will be able to reload the shotgun with the shells on top of the gun by pressing E. And that reload will be faster than regular reload where you take the shell that's on your body by pressing R. To do this, I'm using a combat shotgun reload script. The script moves a shell to a middle point, then moves it to weapon. So I interpolate the shell between 3 points. For example, this bullet will start from here and will go there, then will enter to shotgun. I'm using different core routines for this job and lerping the shell between the points with the helper functions I created. I gotta say, I'm very happy that I was able to think and create the system. So that's it for this video. Thank you so much for listening, and if you have enjoyed and wanna give feedback, please comment. I'm planning to release the game at the end of the year. My goal is to make the game as much as fun as possible for the players and the gaming community. Like, subscribe and spread the word around for more videos. Cheers!